I saw something yesterday. It really touched me because it's something I think that affects all of us. When you watch a movie, we all love watching a great movie.
Yeah.
And imagine if your spouse is in a movie like Mary Poppins, let's say, and John Krasinki being the spouse of Emily Blunt. He was watching Mary Poppins with his wife, who's now starring in the new one that's coming out. And it's just those two in the theater. He got up and walked out of the theater after like 25 minutes. And she was like, "What's going on?" And he said, "Oh, I had to get some tissues," because he could not stop crying. Oh. He was so proud of his wife that he just started bawling. So have you ever cried like that? What makes you
Everything makes me cry.
Kind of got a good point.
I'm at one with my emotions. Movies do that all the time. I think what would tear me up more is it's less the spousal pride, it's more the parental pride. You know, like when my parents say something to me, like, "We're so proud," or they even write it in the card, like, "Hallmark did the rest." And my dad's like, "We're so proud of you." I keep those cards. I like date them and I file them for those days. I need to hear that from my parents.
Yeah, I guess
that makes me emotional.
Parental for me too. Movies get me too. Like the one movie that gets me, and it makes the price, we got Babe. Remember Babe? It was, you know, and it's.
Fonzie's judging you. Fonzie's judging you.
That was like the fakest awe I've ever heard in my life. But you know what? It's kind of like parental pride. When my parents will say we're proud of me, or Babe reminds me of my dad in this sense. Like I'm watching a movie and the pig won the fair. And the pig wants to do more, Babe wants to do more, and the farmer goes, "That'll do, pig, that'll do." When he does that, it's like you made the farmer who was so tough proud. And my dad, when I was retiring from the NFL and I was telling him I was thinking about it, he looked at me and he said, "You've done great, son. You've done enough."
Now I'm gonna cry at Babe too.
But any of those movies where somebody's proud of their kid or something, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of them I'm like, I gotta turn away. They get me. Yeah,
I used to joke that Max didn't really know what falling in love was until we had kids, and I say that in a nice way. I think he's loved me as much as he's loved anyone. But then he'd call me from work and he'd say, "I can't stop looking at his picture. I think about him all day long." I was like, now you know me as a 14-year-old with my first boyfriend. Like, that's what those 80s ballads were written about. That's how tragic it is. And I was like, you have fallen in love. Like, you are in love with your children. Like, he feels that. He can't watch certain news stories now because the visceral reaction to children.
Oh, yeah, you start thinking about the whole thing. But I got to say, if you have somebody in your life and you're proud of them, let them know.
Tell them.
Let them know. Tell them. There it is.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.